Hello and welcome, magical wanderers, kindred spirits, galactic guides, guardians. So I want to start off right now. We're going to take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, and out. 1, 2, 3. Again in. 1, 2, 3. And out. 1, 2, 3. Again in. 1, 2, 3. And out. 1, 2, 3. It's important that we take a breath, that we align ourselves, that we come back to center in whatever is going on in our world. It is so imperative to know the internal is so much happier, so much more peaceful. It's always 70 degrees and sunny on the inside. It's a best place to edify yourself. And when you look around, truly know there's only one you. There will never be another. How unique, how special, how needed you are in the world around you. When I asked for this reading to come together, I had some glimpses into things, and what I was realizing was that we're in a bit of a polarity, the duality, the divide, I would say, between a collective is going on at an intense pace right now. And there's reasons for that, right? But we need to also realize that when we look at people, others around us, that they are also humans having a difficult time as well, finding their way in the world sometimes. And that we don't need to be judgmental. We don't need to only defend our side of the bridge. We need to be able to see beyond and see the humanity in others. See the loving kindness in others, because that is what we are giving out. So how could we see anything different? Also is the aspect of being able to have awareness to a multidimensional, where it's not just the physical realm only. It is also emotional. It is also in the subtle body, with being spiritual as well. And there's all these layers of dimensions that need to be considered. So in this reading, you'll see the first card here, the 10 of Pentacles. And this card is beautifully designed, the artwork here, with a couple and their 2 dogs. They have a little boy. They're just beyond the castle walls. And they have like an uncle who is on the left corner with a watchful eye. And obviously then there is the pentacles throughout the card. And this, is signifying that there are things that we want to maintain, that we want to have structure. Our families, communities, the collective systems all together are outer structures that sometimes we don't have control over. That there may be division in the way that one sees best fit as doing something versus another. especially in this physical world. The keeping up with the Joneses, if you will. And sometimes we forget here that we're all one collective, interconnected across time, ancestry, and that we need to sometimes not be competitive, not be in this place of my way or the highway, which sometimes people can be like. We have then the moon. The moon is going to draw us inward, obviously, into the unseen, the emotional realm. And we're going to need to be now feeling all of this instead of reacting to that which we visibly see, but now we need to internalize it, right? Instead of having that outside noise take over and dictate the day, when we see shocking things in the news, in different places in our world, confusion, fear arises of the unknown. So we need to listen, and we need to find this 0-point stillness within ourselves, the inner knowing, the intuition, to trust our gut. Then we go to the Ace of Pentacles here. And from that quiet place, now we can take this Ace of Pentacles as the seed of stability. You look at this card and you see an arbor, the path from the lilies going through this arbor. And it's just so beautiful too, the artwork of the hand holding the pentacle. That now we can find anchoring a place of unity, the simple embodiment of being present, the act of being present for others. Then we go on to the Wheel of Fortune. Now here, the Wheel of Fortune, as I mentioned before, is a card from Virgo to Libra. It's reminding us about the cycles of life. What appears chaotic on one hand, can also be a balancing act to something on the other side. So we need to take a larger 10 steps back, bird's eye perspective, eagle's perspective. That when we expand our perception, now we can witness rather than always taking these waves coming at us as the turbulence. Because now we can see there's intelligent design to this motion. So it's not going to eat us. It's only going to be for our betterment. So then we have here now the King of Pentacles. Everything, he's on his throne. He has found his stability. Nothing is bothering him. We don't need to be shaken by anything. We just need to have trust that things are going to move forward as they always have. So they always will. We find stability from our own self, not from anything outside of ourselves. So this is about sovereignty. The energy of sovereignty saying that I am not dependent on you or this system or this area, this jurisdiction. Do not make me me. I am something that cannot be just tethered to these things. There's more. So the real security is cultivated from within. And beneath it all, in the heart of the story here, the Page of Cups is a good thing. So because this is all about the peace is found in our softness. When we're staying open and curious, kind even, when the world feels divided, we don't have to be that way. So altogether, these cards are reminding us that the multidimensional awareness here is not about escaping the reality that we are in. It's about engaging with the reality in a relational way that is bringing about cultivating wholeness, not just for yourself, but that through the wholeness within you that you've cultivated, now others can see that possibility for themselves. That it's not something that harmony is over there, out there. No, harmony is something we find. We radiate that from our being. So, these things, this reading was really hard to do, by the way. I couldn't get it together for some time. And it's, been one of those seasons, I feel. But nonetheless, I think this was a beautiful thing I asked for the message to come through. Take it as it resonates. I think a lot of us have experienced this, however, so hard to escape intensities that are lessons. So don't miss out on the lesson, right? That's what's imperative here. Lightning speed lessons, I like that, don't you? So we don't have to have them over and over and over again. We can get them the first time because they are so blatantly trying to get through to us, right? All right. Well, that is all for today. And I wish you all a wonderful one. Have a good one. Namaste. Bye now.